Sunday night at Tone Wars. I'm Carrie. That's Jarrod.
What's going on, everybody? I just noticed we got a light that's wonky.
Oh, I think I bumped it when I put my chair
You
up.
and your bumping of things.
Sorry.
You are going to get a demerit.
It just highlights my hair better this way. Thank you.
Yeah, mine too. I got hat head tonight.
You had hat hair today.
Hat hair.
Nice.
Deal with it.
What a glorious Sunday here in Michigan.
Yeah, all
beautiful.
4 seasons.
We did. We had all 4 seasons today. A little rain earlier. So earlier, let's see, was it Thursday, Friday? I'm trying to remember. There was the day last week where we had baseball-size hail in Davison, Michigan, which is about
that's right.
20 minutes north of me.
Yep.
Crazy. Some of the people that lived there were describing it as apocalyptic.
On one of the car lots, it broke all the windows in the cars. Like they were just shattered. And that was crazy, man.
There was all kinds of damage. People were posting on Facebook, and I just, if any of our audience lives in the area, hope that everything is okay. And if you need anything, let us know.
Let us know.
Yes. Crazy Michigan weather.
I figured I'd bring the Kiesel on tonight. I haven't played it in a while, like, period, or on the show. And, man, this guitar,
You missed it?
Oh, man, I picked it up yesterday. I started playing it, and I'm like, why don't I, what am I doing here? I need to play this more. It's gorge.
It makes my dress pop.
Yeah, it does.
Colors.
Yes. Trying to keep the light glare off of it, but oh my God, this thing's just absolutely stunning. I love this guitar so much, and it plays like a dream too. So I figured I'll play that tonight. Got to get used to it again. It's a little different than the Ernie Ball, so I'm going to be acclimating to it live here.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all the well wishes too from last week. I had to leave the show a little early last week because my stomach is disrupting me. But it's hit and miss all week. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but we'll make it through tonight for sure. But I really appreciate all the thoughts and well wishes, and if you prayed for me, even better.
Those food allergies are something else sometimes, aren't they?
Yeah, I didn't have them growing up at all. This all just came on, I'd say, in the last couple of years. So fun times.
Gosh, it sucks.
Well, let me say hi. We've got Studio 5, huh?
I said do it.
Do it. Studio 5 was first in the chat.
What's up, man?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you.
And he said that he missed last week, so he streamed earlier today, and he says, yes, Carrie, your hair was something. Is it a good something?
Is it a good something or a bad something? He's probably just messing with what I said. It was, what did I say? Unique.
Unique.
It was, wow, your hair looks
I just wore the sides up last week, and it was a big deal.
Broke the internet.
I know. Flux, hey man, how are you?
What's up, Will? What's happening?
He's looking forward to talking effects. I'm currently dialing in my home rig, Diesel VH4 and Angle Invader 2 into my Marshall 4x12 at the same time.
Nice.
Running the quad Cortex and 7 cable method.
Damn, 7.
Because he don't need 4.
Yeah.
He needs 7.
He needs 7. Dang, dude. That's awesome.
Martin Hensley is here.
Hey, Martin, how you doing, man?
Flux says +1 on Carrie's hair. What? So is it a good +1? A good something or bad? I'm not sure.
You know what's good about playing muted? I can make it look like I'm doing all this crazy stuff.
Fancy stuff.
Yeah, but none of it. It's if you could hear what I'm doing.
Around.
Yeah, look at all this. Look at how good I am.
You're amazing.
Look at that, guys.
Freaking amazing.
Everyone wants to be me. I should do lessons.
Everyone.
And I can talk while I'm doing it. It's like
because normally he can't. It's so funny if you ask him a question while he's playing. He's like,
yeah. I start glitching. Look how effortlessly I can play everything.
No talking while he's playing.
Look at that. Look at how all the way across the neck. I'm so fast. There.
Let's see. Steve-O is with us. Hi, Steve-O.
Up? What's happening, man?
And Dean Harkness. What's up, peeps?
Dean Harkness.
Martin Hensley says, congratulations on the Sweetwater deal.
Thank you. You know, it's funny. Thank you very much. I meant to put that in the thumbnail tonight, and I completely forgot because I wanted to discuss that tonight. And I'll have to do it after the show. I'll have to make a new thumbnail after the show and put that up there. And that's why there was something nagging at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to, you know, put something in this thumbnail, and I completely forgot. And as soon as, right before we went live, I'm like, oh, that's what it was. So, yeah. So
He got distracted by a meat.
Yes, I got distracted by. I had a butt distract me.
We had a pork butt competition. Yeah, I made one this week, and he made one, and I brought it over.
Yep.
And we decided it was a tie.
It was a tie.
Oh.
But hers was sweeter, and mine was, I guess, savorier.
More savory.
Yeah. Yep. So
neither of them needed the sauce.
Yep.
So that was a plus.
We put the sauce on the table and didn't use it. So
I dumped it on my bowl and was like, okay. And then after one bite, I was like, I don't even need it.
Yeah, you don't. That's a sign of a good hunk of meat.
I have so much fun with you. I love that we get to do that kind of stuff.
I know, it is fun.
Mine's better than yours.
No, it's not. Mine's better.
Remember when we had the chili cook-off?
That was fun. You won that one. I remember.
What you got?
Just a cable I was running over. Yeah, you won that one. Your chili is stupid good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely give that to you.
But the pork butt was a tie.
Yep.
CS is here.
What's up, Chris? Happy birthday, man.
Oh yeah, happy birthday. I did see that on Facebook. Vince Salutari.
Hey, Vince. Vince, by the way, thank you so much for picking up the pack. I really appreciate that. Vince always, when I come out with a new pack, he's so supportive. And I'm not singling him out or saying he's the only one, but he's here. You said his name, and I wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
So, yes, thank you so much, man. I hope you enjoy them.
Well, Jason Taylor is here. Hi, Jason.
Hey, what's up, Jason? Cheers, man. I'm cheersing you with the Izzy drink. I hope that's okay.
Here, I have water.
There we go.
There
Wow, we are so lame.
Do you remember when we used to be fun and drink whiskey on the show?
Well, I do, and I want to get back to that, but you know, for a couple months there, whiskey just made me tired.
Yeah.
So I was like,
You're going through something.
Maybe I should just, you know, not drink it for a while and see what happens, because I don't need to be yawning.
Paul Smith is here. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul. What's happening?
Braxel, what's up?
Braxel, what's happening, man? Thanks for joining me in today's earlier this morning in the premiere. Appreciate that.
I was there.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for joining me.
Flux is happy to see the Kiesel.
Dude, me too, man. This guitar, here, if I get too close, it'll get blurry. So, but holy crap.
Hey, you're in my light.
Hey, most women would kill for this view right now.
Oh boy.
So,
kill their eyeballs.
Feast your eyes. We'll talk later.
Less stuff, more freedom. Van life is here.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Just busy living the van life, he says.
Hells yeah.
Let's see, Braxel. Oh, thank you, Braxel, and also Martin. Thank you. We're glad to see that I'm feeling better.
Oh, that's awesome.
Martin says, hey, Jarrod, I just got a new EVH Black Relic, Frankie.
Ooh, nice. Dude, congrats, man.
Van Life says, by the way, that Krakenstein definitely sounds best with the designed Krakenstein 4x12 cabinet with the Eminence V12 Legend.
Yeah, it definitely does. You're right. That's an interesting amplifier. The voicing on it I thought was really interesting. It was very unique.
I'm gonna say that Jarrod thinks unique is a good thing.
We'll go with that.
Braxel says, Carrie, your hair looked good. I'm sorry you weren't feeling well. Thank you. Oh, Van Life says, and I missed it. Like you said, another video, it's not the head's fault, it's your cabinet.
A lot of times, yeah, if your amp sounds like crap, always try to change the cab first.
Dean says shit's getting deep. Shut up, man. Shut up. You want to have your own channel? Start your own channel and talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm talking about my dang hair from last week. You have girls, man. You can join. You can hang in the hair discussion. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Thank you, Flux. Tyler James says, hey guys, hope all is well. I feel like we're becoming friends now, right? I think we are, since we hang out at least once a week. Yes, absolutely.
That's how we look at it.
We definitely, seriously, that's what it feels like. We get to have a hangout and some interaction other than this crazy coot.
Crazy coot.
Crazy coot.
Well, the thing is well, the thing is, like, the Sunday night hangs, there's a bunch of stuff. We cover topics, we just chat, we talk about what we did. It's just a loose, nice, hopefully fun hang. And yeah, I play and screw up my songs and stuff and play some riffs and demo gear for you guys too. But it's just kind of a, to me, I look at it this way. It's a nice way to end the week. You know, just kind of wind down, grab a beer, have a cigar, whatever, and just chill out, and hopefully everybody enjoys themselves, you know. My videos are always like very gear oriented, so, you know, just want to hang.
Scout Falmer, whiskey is an energy drink. Thank you for the super chat. I said your name and read it and then forgot to say thank you, but thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. And you're right, sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
you drink enough
it is.
of it, I guess.
Or
maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're not drinking enough of it.
Yeah.
You got.
I'll bring a bottle down. I'll just bring
the biggest bottle.
I know. Chris Slapnick brought me over.
Cute. That thing must have cost him
at least $100.
Oh, it's more than that, because the regular size is $100.
Yeah, he came over.
That Basil Hayden, he got a fish tank full of it.
A fish tank?
It's a fish tank!
Was that a shark I see in there?
It's a shark floating around in it.
He shows up, he's like, yeah, what kind of whiskey? He asked you, right?
Yeah,
and you told him. And he shows up with this giant bottle.
It's this big. You know those, like, Coca-Cola banks? The plastic ones. It's literally this big. Of Basil Hayden's. Who knew they even made that huge?
Sheesh. He's like, yeah, I heard you like this. I'm like, yeah, well, I hope so. Because I'm stuck with that for like a year.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was really cool of Chris to do that.
Yeah. Jim says, Jarrod, do you have to find a sweet spot when you sit or stand in front of your speaker cabinets? I have to sit down at the right distance and angle for my guitar to sound good.
Yeah, I mean, the speaker cabinets are very directional. You can hear them from all different areas because of the wall reflections and everything, and even if there weren't any, you'd still hear them. But yeah, the sweet spot is directly in front. In fact, quick story, a friend of ours, Rex Carroll, if you don't know who he is, just Google him. He's he's kind of a huge, he's like a Christian guitar player in the Christian metal scene, and he broke out in the 80s, and he's still amazing, great guitar player. Well, we did a couple shows with his band several years ago, and he actually stayed at my house while we were up here doing the shows, and we were swapping stories and guitar riffs and stuff, and he was like, yeah, man, when I first started playing guitar, and I was, you know, I mean, seriously, he was like really big in especially the Christian metal world. He was a big Yngwie guy and Eddie Van Halen guy. And he's like, yeah, we were touring, they were packing out places everywhere they went. And their sound guy finally told him, he's like, hey, you know, your tone is, it's kind of bright, man. We need to fix that. And Rex is like, yeah, sounds good to me, and his sound guy actually took the cabinet and tilted it up
at his head,
at him, or he either did that or he put it up at ear level. I can't remember which one it was, and he goes, play your guitar, and Rex is like, oh, and he's like, yeah. Yeah, so that's what is being mic'd every night, and he's like, I'm fixing it on the board, but as soon as you start playing, I got to dial you in. I got to fix that. So basically, the lesson that he passed on to me is, if you're going to dial in your guitar tones, make sure your speakers are pointed directly at your ears, not at your knees, and maybe even have your cab up, you know, at ear level.
Have your girlfriend or wife sit in front of it.'They'll tell you.
Yeah, well, it's always too loud. Turn it down. I'm just like, it's not the volume, it's the tone. How do you like the tone? It sounds like a guitar, so you're no help. So, you know, that's the best way to dial it in, because that's what your audience is hearing, you know. So I always recommend that.
And therein started Tone Wars.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Dean Harkness said he was talking about the view, not the topic. Okay, okay. I'll apologize then.
She kidding anyways.
Xander is with us. How are you?
Hey, Xander. Is that Xander Raymond Charles?
Yep, Xander Raymond Charles.
What's up, man? He used to be called Stay Metal Ray.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
So now he's Xander Raymond Charles. Yep.
3 names.
Yep.
3 names is better than 2.
Exactly. He's got a hyphenated name.
Unless you have our middle names.
Yeah, we don't want those. What's up, Ray? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Always good to see you, man.
Irene Griffin. Hi, how are you, Irene?
Hey, Irene.
Long time no see your name.
It's been a while.
Yeah, welcome. Flux says, Jarrod, I loved the Tonemission video. Thanks for sharing with us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
They sounded nice, especially those LTEs.
Man, I'll tell you what, the Petrucci pack really came out nice. There's really nothing I'd change about them. I mean, do all of them work for me? No, but a lot of them do. And really, when you get an IR pack, I mean, all you need is a couple that work for you, and the rest are like whatever. So, and what I like is there's several that work for me, and I can just kind of cycle them out when my tastes change a little bit, but they're all, in that several of them, they're all really freaking good, I should probably play something.
Sure.
Now.
Monkey Wrench says, glad to see you smiling, Carrie. Oh, thanks. Very pretty. Oh, sorry, very pink tonight. I got me a 7-string acoustic electric waiting for my 7-string Sustainiac late August. What tuner do you use, Jarrod?
Tuner? Well, if it's just on here, I just use one of those, what are they called? I don't have it down here. It's upstairs.
One of the clip kinds?
Yeah, the clip kinds, as far as a guitar like that would go. But I mean, when I'm down here playing my amps, I use my Shure wireless, and that's got a tuner. And I'm using the HX Effects tonight, so that has a tuner. So everything I have has a tuner in it. So
got the tuner.
It's got a tuner. It's not a tuner. All right, let me mute the mics and do a couple riffs for you guys. 1 second.
sloppy.
little sloppy.
A little sloppy.
And we're back. That was a little couple of notes there that were a little off, but the sun was in my eyes.
Such a good song. Good job.
Thank you.
Tyler says, hell yeah, I really feel like this community makes me feel like the setup I put together was a good decision. I love the Tonex packs, and I am blown away at how good it sounds.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Thanks for saying so.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much, man.
Steve-O says, I take the rear casters off my 412 cab to hear it better in the room.
There you go.
Good idea, yeah.
Yep, you can do that for sure.
Gary Davlin is here.
Hey, what's up, Gary?
Horns.
Good to see you, man.
Tony says, I thought you guys were married. Everybody does.
Well, everybody thinks we're married.
Everybody does. Tyler said something to Martin. My bad. Klaus, good evening. Sounds good. New strings going out of tune.
What's up, Klaus? Honestly, like this guitar, I haven't played it much, so the strings are still not even broke in yet. So, yeah. Yep, I gotta...
You waited months and months, and then you got it, and then you had to send it back. Are you just over it now? Is it like...
No, it's fine. Yeah. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy with it. You know, yeah. I need to play it more. Get these strings broken.
Martin says, "Hey Jarrod, trying to stay up with you. I'm playing my Frankie with my Stealth 50 watt."
Nice. Yeah, that'll keep up. That'll keep up, no problem. And by the way, Xander Raymond Charles, if you're still here, congrats on the 75K, dude. That's awesome. I want to be you someday. I want to be up that high. You guys all know who he is. You know, I mean, he's got a great channel. So, I mean, congrats, dude. That's a lot of work, and I get it. A lot of respect to you, man.
Dean, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that, man.
Oh, thank you.
Klaus says the iconic SD EVO into the M0OD over here. Martin keeping up as well.
Oh, nice. Nice, man.
Flux says the Kiesel sounds majestic.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, this thing, man, it's, I love the 20-inch radius. I'll tell you, if you guys play solos, get a 20-inch radius on your frets, on your fretboard, because it's flat, and it's so easy to play. Like, you know, it just, I think it's more important that these strings down here are closer to the fretboard, and when your fretboard's, the radius is bowing it away from your strings, it just makes it a little more difficult to play. My Ernie balls are 16, and that's great too, but I really do prefer the 20-inch radius. I mean, you can tell the difference.
Irene says, sounding great, Jarrod, like always.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Jason Taylor says, it might just be me, but I hear a little low-end clipping or something that I don't usually hear. It sounds awesome, though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was watching, if you guys noticed while I was playing, I was watching the meter, and you're right. There was a couple times where it clipped. I saw it on the meter there. It went full red. So it didn't happen all the time, right? It happened just a couple times, and I saw that. And I was like, at one point, if you remember, I tried to reach over, but I couldn't get the knob in time. Knowing my luck, I would have turned it all the way down by accident or something.
Knocked your drinks over.
Yeah, so I was like, no, just keep going. So I just turned it down a hair, just to, yeah.
Flux says, Jarrod's on fire.
I'm on fire.
Jason said that thing sings.
Oh, thank you.
And it wouldn't be an episode without Monkey Wrench and his wacky ramblings. He says, we all come from different planets. We can see and feel these differences. The Milky Way galaxy has the most evil of aliens burning forever from all of our planets. Oop, and now it's gone. Oh, he deleted it. I was just about to the end. You guys probably read it yourselves, though, before I got there.
He's on another level, man.
Though, it wouldn't be an episode without one of his little ramblings. Paul Smith says, love this tune. You're playing his magic on it.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Klaus
that.
said, yeah, the fire sprinklers are going to go off. Braxel, Jarrod, you're going to use the Tonex market for your captures, question mark?
Yes. So I guess I can unofficially announce that now, too. So yeah, Tonex or IK Multimedia actually reached out to me, and they were like, hey, man, we saw your videos about your captures that you're making, and they sound awesome. They're like, wow, these are great. They're like, would you like to talk to us about becoming a partner? And I was like, yeah. So I had a Zoom call with Chris, really nice guy. And we talked for about just over an hour and talked about all kinds of stuff. And boy, I'll tell you, if there's a company that's behind their product, it's IK Multimedia. And he's like, we're 110% behind this product, and we want to push it and really get the most out of it and keep doing the updates and stuff and really make it the best that we can. And he's like, we really like the tones that you've been coming up with, and we'd love to have you on our marketplace. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So in August, I will be on their marketplace. I missed the window for July because I had software issues.
Hates paperwork.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of paperwork you got to fill out digitally. That is, you got to, But I had some software issues here that took me about a week and a half to get through, and during that week, I was focused only on that, and I didn't get my stuff done in time for the deadline for July 20th. But I will be there in August. I already have stuff ready for them and everything. So yeah, I will be there.
Jason Taylor wants to know, are those lithium pickups or something else?
Good question. These are actually the same pickups that I have on my JP guitars. These are the Sonic Ecstasy pickups. I ordered them for this guitar. I just love these pickups so much that I just stick with these. I'm a loyalist with gear. I don't like to go, like if I find something that's awesome, I don't ever want to try anything else. Except for amps, obviously. So, yeah. But I mean, especially with pickups and stuff, I just don't like swapping that stuff out.
Greg Tripolato, he said, I made it.
Hey, Greg, what's happening?
He just got back from motocross track practice, and my 12-year-old daughter is riding too now.
Oh, sweet.
Glad I made it to your show while I unload the truck.
Oh, cool, man. Good to see you. Glad you had fun motocrossing. Yeah, he sent me some videos and some pictures of him doing that. Man, that looks like fun.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Lena asked for a skateboard. She wants to start skateboarding. So.
Oh,
I know.
Congrats.
I know.
I'm so envious.
You have to go get all the pads and everything that go with it, but she wanted to pay for it with her own money, too.
Get some bubble wrap.
We found one on Marketplace, and...
Oh, you're actually going to let her do it?
Why not?
Okie dokie.
Yeah, cheaper than dance. Jeez.
Until the medical bills.
True.
I can't wait for that. Then I'll be like, cheaper than dance, huh? Well,
Shut it.
Full body cast. How much was that?
Oh, Lord. Where'd I leave off? Martin thought you sounded outstanding.
Oh, thank you.
Flux says, thank you so much for describing the 20-inch radius on the Kiesel.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm telling you, man, and if you're going to order a Kiesel, call in. Build it on their website, okay? Make sure you do that so you can get the visuals
They have
down.
like the customized tool or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, so get all that done, but then call. Don't order as is, because the thing is there's options that you don't know are available to you until you call them. Like this is a higher end top. I got a higher end top on this one. I didn't even know.
What do they call them? What kind of cut is it called?
Oh, I forget. What's it called? Master grade.
Master grade, or yeah.
Yeah, there's different grades of the top. So I didn't know that because it doesn't explain that on the builder. So Steve Shaheen, my friend, actually told me about that. He's like, yeah, get a master grade next time when you get one. And I was like, well, when I ordered this one, I freaking got a master grade. So when you call, you can get different things and just ask them, like, what other options do you have? And you can talk to the sales guy, and they'll ask you questions. And he asked me, he's like, well, do you play solos? I'm like, yeah. He goes, you want a 20-inch radius? I'm like, I've never played one. He goes, trust me. You want a 20-inch? He said, all the shredders get them, and they're amazing. And he said, you're never going to want to play anything else. And boy, is he right. I mean, it's the 20-inch radius is the way to go, man. It really is.
Martin Hensley, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man.
He
Appreciate
said,
it.
You sound great.
Oh, thank you.
Tyler James says, I'm glad the Kiesel isn't just a pretty face. I've loved those guitars since they were carven. It sounds fantastic. One day I'll have one.
Thank you. I think they're definitely a bucket list guitar that you should get. Like everybody should be able to order a custom guitar that's like got everything you want, you know?
The only thing cooler would have been if you could have done it in person, like been in their factory.
Oh, yeah,
and
pick
like
up the board
and this.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though, or not funny, but what's cool is Jeff Kiesel actually goes live every once in a while on Facebook, and they have all the boards out, you know, and it's like you get a deal on on like the master grade tops, and they'll have a bunch of the tops sitting there. And all right, let's go. And as soon as you call in and say I want, he'll label them B or C or D or whatever, and I want B, and then it's sold, and then he gives you a deal on it, and they're actually really badass looking tops. So, you know, that's actually a good way to get a deal on one.
Jason Taylor says, yeah, Jarrod, it was just a couple of spots. At least I don't feel stupid that I pointed it out and was completely wrong.
No, I appreciate that. It reminded me to turn the master down on my mixer. So, yeah, thank you. If you ever hear anything weird, let me know, because I saw it spike on the meter, though. I'm playing. I'm like, yeah, that stupid spike. And now we're getting a red.
Frazzle, rah.
Yeah, now it's green
The red
again.
box? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
now it's green again.
Tony Thomas says the Kiesel is a beauty.
Thank you. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. And these captures that I did of the JP, what you're hearing is the DI captures that I did, blended with the John Petrucci IR pack, and the IRs I'm using are from the Dream World section of the IR pack, and they just sound incredible. I mean, he did a really good job on these, and it's funny, like on YouTube they did a video where he had the album up and they were showing the mix, and he had the IR and the guitar sound, and he was switching back and forth, and you could not tell the difference. And it was like, there you go. That's how close they got them.
A little farther down, Tony wants to know, is that a compound radius?
You know, I don't have the vernacular or the wherewithal to answer that properly. Compound radius. All I know is it's a 20-inch radius. Maybe that's what they meant. So, sorry if I'm not educated enough on that, but
compound radius. Compound radius fretboard or compound radius?
Yeah, compound radius fretboard. I always just thought it was fretboard radius. I never.
A compound radius neck is a neck that has one radius at the nut and a different gotta open it. Where'd it go? And a different, larger radius at the heel of the neck. Oh,
that's a good question. I'm not sure. All I know is it's flat. So. Yeah.
So it will be back here, right?
Well, like the radius might be different here than it is here. So
yes,
this one here,
smaller up there, and then it gets bigger as it goes down.
Yeah, it does get bigger, but yeah, you're right, it does. But
it is a compound radius.
I guess it is. Thank you.
According to this, a compound radius neck is a neck that has one radius at the nut, which is up there, right?
Yep.
And a different, larger radius at the heel of the neck. Yep. It is a compound radius.
We all learned something tonight. Shows how much I know.
That's all right. Braxel says, Jarrod, when you bought those KHE switchers, how much did it cost total with the tax and conversion?
Oh, man.
Did the shipper collect VAT or anything like that? That's what is keeping me from buying it.
I don't remember if there was I think there was like a $50 difference with the shipper, but I don't remember the price. Honestly, I really don't. It's been a couple years since I bought these, but I could tell you though.
We picked those up. We bought those there.
These?
Oh no, I'm sorry. What are the speakers? They have a K in them too.
Oh, the Cali Audio.
Cali Audio.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm like, it was the cost of gas.
Yeah, it was the cost of gas. No, the KEC amp switchers I got, and I'll tell you what, man, there's no other company I would rather work with than KEC. Marcus is a great guy, super friendly, super easy to work with, very helpful. If you have any problems, he's right there for you. Can't recommend him enough. If you're going to get an amp switcher, I can't recommend anybody else over KEC. They're worth every penny, man. I mean, you're talking quality. I wouldn't hook up these amps to something unless I knew it was quality, and man, these things are great. Well, I just jinxed it. Watch, tomorrow like freaking house will explode or something.
Oh geez. Steve-O says, will the JP Tonemission IRs work with the KEMPER ?
I think they will. I haven't tried them yet, but I remember there was a time where you had to convert things for KEMPER, but I don't think you have to do that anymore. But even if you do have to convert them, I've converted IRs before, and you use the KEMPER or something like that to do it. So I don't see why they wouldn't. I really don't.
There's somebody here named Save the Canadian Beaver. How are you? He says, hi, how's everyone? Got a question. Tonex got the software hooked up. It loads amps but can't change settings, bass IRs, and so on. Any guesses? Thanks in advance.
Oh, gosh. I wish I had the answer to that because I only use the software to do my captures and then to label them and upload them. That's all I use them for. I never set up a signal chain yet, and I haven't messed with anything else. It's just a capturing and collating thing that I use it for. I don't tweak anything on them at all. So I wish I had the answer for you, but I have never tweaked anything on there beyond just the captures and the labels. So I'm sorry, I don't know the answer, but maybe somebody here would know.
Let's see. Martin Hensley, speaking about customs, I just ordered a 7-string Kelly Jackson.
Ooh, nice.
Jason Taylor, are most Ibanez Super Wizard necks a 20-inch fretboard radius? If not, then they're close.
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've looked into those. It's a good question.
Ben Burnett, hey man.
Ben Burnett, what's going on?
The new Tonemission IRs were the first IRs to use John's beard as a dynamic part of the impulse. John's wife worked diligently to trim certain tonal aspects of his beard while maintaining sonics.
That's true. John's beard is in there somewhere.
Paul Smith says it has nothing to do with the width of the neck. It's the curvature of the fretboard.
That's what what I thought. But I mean, I'm not super educated on all the little techie things out there. I just know simple stuff.
Christopher,
what's up, man?
Missed you last week, or maybe I was gone and you were here later, but I didn't get to ask you last week what you had, so I need to know what you had for dinner last Sunday and what you're having for dinner today. He said, just sold the vast majority of my guitars and amps. What? Downsizing to one custom electric, one warm acoustic, and a solid amp for each. I can't seem to build a guitar without it costing $5,000.
I'll tell you, man. I'm familiar. I'm just glad you're keeping some stuff. You scared us for a minute there.
I thought you were going full motorcycle or something.
Yeah. Sold all my stuff. I'm going to be a monk.
As long as you don't give up cooking. Lord. Yeah. Ben says the mics used to record the Tonemission IRs were custom designed to fit in John's beard while still retaining signal strength. These are the first IRs using beard sonic technology.
Well, actually what I heard is John dampened the walls with his beard. His beard was there to kind of keep the wall reflections from interfering with the process there. So.
Oh, and we have John Petrucci's beard here as a guest.
Oh, sweet.
Welcome.
John Petrucci's beard. I wonder if it's really him. It might be. Well, just in case, sorry I'm not playing one of your guitars tonight. I'm playing a Kiesel. I'm a traitor. But I will be playing one of yours in a minute.
Ben says the Tonemission IRs were the first IRs to record the beard and not the speaker cap.
Yeah, they are really good though, guys. I mean, seriously, if there's ever a impulse response collection that I would recommend to just have in your collection, it would be that. I mean, they're just perfect. They sound great. They sound really good, And like I said in this morning's video, I'm just glad that they didn't sculpt the crap out of them. And there's so many IRs out there that you think they're good because you haven't really compared them to a real speaker or whatever. But they're hollowed out. They just hollow out all the low end and a lot of the low mids, and all you get is just high end and high mids, and they just sound and feel brittle, and your strings feel rusty when you play them, and you're like, where's the chunk, But with John's, they got plenty of the chunkiness and attack and all that, and they're just really even keeled sounding, and I really like them.
Jason Taylor says, I have a QC I've been using lately and picked up a Tonex I've yet to try. Would you recommend sticking with the QC or getting an HX effects to pair with the Tonex?
Gosh, man, they're both great. It's like, what should you get, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini? You know what I mean? And it just comes down to which one that just stands out to you the most. I mean, the Tonex is definitely going to be the more affordable version of the two, but I think they both sound very good, and you're going to save money with the Tonex because the unit's less money, and the HX effects I've been using it with it, and it's perfect. Sounds great. So I think you could flip a coin on that one. I really do.
Martin wants to know, do you still think KEMPER is coming out with a new unit?
Yes, they have to. If Chris Kemper's not coming out with a new unit within a year, he's freaking nuts. You know, he really is. I mean, he has to. Because the thing is like, the Tonex is just blowing up big time. And the main reason why is because there's two reasons. It's affordable, but it also sounds really good. You know, so you have an affordable product that sounds amazing. And what a way to dip your toes in the water, to come out with an affordable unit like that. That sounds amazing, because it's a no-brainer purchase for a lot of people. Like, you know, a lot of people are like, I ain't spending $1,800 on a new digital platform. Oh, wait a minute, that's $399? I'll spend that and check it out. You know, what do I got to lose? And people are digging it. So they're really taking away a lot of their market share. And the thing is all these companies are fighting for market share. They're fighting for shelf space in the market, you know. And once a product comes out that's the new hot item, I mean, that shelf space is going to be given to them, and it has to be taken away from somebody else to make that happen. And KEMPER's the oldest unit out there, and as good as it is, and it is a great unit, they need to update the screen, the interface. They need to update the profiling algorithm, because I don't think it's as consistent as the newer units, and I don't think it's as accurate. And especially with the high gain tones. And if they add some more features like dual amps and stuff like that, KEMPER will buy back their market share. So if they don't come out with one soon, oh man, that's going to go the way of the dinosaurs, man. I mean,
Be hell to pay.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Chris Filpios? I don't know if I said that right or not, but I gave it a good try. Says off topic here, but how about an EVH 5150 original 6L6 versus the Stealth? But every time you use the word texture, you got to take a shot at Jameson.
I could do that. You know what's funny is I've been wanting to shoot out the Stealth with the, I call it the white EVH, the other 6L6. I thought that amp was pretty cool. I didn't care for the blue channel, and I thought the red channel was decent, but the amp was a bit cold to me. And as soon as I played through a Stealth, I'm like, there it is. That's what I'm looking for.
I have a sneeze coming.
Do you? Do the thing.
But I want it to come out now.
Why?
I don't want it to stay in there.
It'll come back later. Just let me know. I'll mute the mic.
Because it's a computer.
Yeah, her sneezes are like earth-shattering.
The earth-shattering kaboom.
Whatever happened to the earth-shattering kaboom? Oh, I'm so angry.
ADA, is it Shark Week? For real? I love Shark Week. Is it Shark Week?
I don't know.
I haven't been paying attention to the TVs.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. It's about this time every year. I'm going to have to go home and set my recording thing.
Set your recording.
So I heard on the radio about Shark Week that they're having, you know, like they used to have that, was it a movie or a video about Cocaine Bear?
Oh, yeah.
They have cocaine sharks. And they're saying because of all the drug smuggling,
really?
The cocaine is...
Like, seriously?
Yes, getting dropped in the water.
Oh, my
and then
God.
The sharks are tearing it up. And they have this one episode or one show this week called Cocaine Sharks about how it's just literally cocaine in the water and it makes the sharks go crazy.
Not only did I get bit by a shark, but I got bit by a cocaine shark. Holy crap. Jeez, man.
Jason Taylor, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
He
Appreciate
says, I'm not
that.
sure what that Kiesel is tuned to, but if it's in the realm of the Sphinx, I'd love to hear it.
Oh, it's not, but I will switch guitars for you right now, sir.
Can you hear me if I keep reading?
Yeah, the guitar's right there.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. I will gladly do that for you.
Christopher says, oh no, I'd go crazy without my guitars. Not sure how long I'll last before buying another one after I get my custom. And then a little farther down, he said, last week's dinner, which is why I was absent, shame, was a pig roast him and his dad did. It was so, so good and worth the whole cook day. Tonight is classic grilled trip tip, and grilled, what's a
tri-tip?
Oh, tri-tip.
Yeah.
And grilled veggies.
Nice.
What's a tri-tip?
Greg told me about those, and I'll be smoking those soon.
And I'll be eating those soon.
Yes, you will. Yeah, they're amazing. It's a kind of a California dish, I guess. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What part?
The tri-tip. That's all I know.
What part is it? Yeah.
It's a 20-inch radius. Yeah, I don't.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm not super educated on stuff, but.
Smelly P has joined us. Thank you so much. Thanks. Smelly P. Any 50-watt amp recommendations that can keep up with the girth of a 100-watt amp?
Well, I'll tell you, a KSR, those are girthy girls. Yeah, the KSR Aries, I had one, and that thing was fat as hell. I mean, it was, yeah, a very good 50-watt amp. The 50-watt Stealth is actually pretty good, too, you know, but I don't have a lot of 50 watts anymore, so I don't, offhand.
Just the MT? No,
that's a 15, so, yeah, I'd say those two would be good. Yeah. Let me see here. For Jason, I will do the Sphinx now.
Sounds good.
Let me see. 1 second here, buddy. Alrighty then. There's
Very
two
nice.
for you. There's two for Jason. There you go, buddy. Two of them.
Sounded good, and he said, now that's service.
I aim to please, sir.
Absolutely. I need to go back. DA says, I've talked about this before, but I'm really wanting to put the Tonex in the loop of my Helix. It has to sound better.
What was that again?
I'm really wanting to put the Tonex in the loop of my Helix. It has to sound better.
You want to hook it up with your Helix via 4-cable method. That's how you want to hook it up. And you run the outs from the Helix to the front of house or your board or whatever. And you want to use 4-cable method, and you want to put a block in there. That's the loop. So yeah, the effects loop has to be in there. That's associated with the way you have it hooked up. And that effects loop is the Tonex actually going in there. So
Braxel wants to know how it looks in the room from the other angle where the camera is. Like when you go get your guitars.
Oh.
He wants to see the other end of the studio. I took a picture, but I don't think I can even like walk the picture up.
yeah, it would get blurry.
Yeah, it
so
would get blurry.
basically what we see here is,
2 square lights.
yeah, there's 2 square lights and a round one up here. And then there's my desk over there. And then the couch. There's a couch.
It's like a futon couch.
Yeah, it's like a futon couch, and then like the
bunch
camera.
of equipment.
Yeah.
Cables.
Yeah, some cables.
Messy.
This floor, if you could see this floor, you guys would probably unsubscribe. It's just spaghetti. There's cables everywhere. In fact, I need to have a cable day before Max comes on, because it's bad. Like seriously, it's amazing I could even function down here, but I know where everything is.
I don't touch anything. I used to dig in and be like, oh, I can do that. I'll get this. I'll do that. And now I'm like,
Nope. You don't want to touch anything.
I'm out.
Yeah, I gotta
touch something and the whole thing collapses.
Yeah, it's funny. It's my mess. I know where everything is, but no one else could look at it and be able to function. So I definitely have to have a cable day. I mean, look at all the cables going to my computer. I mean, that's just a...
I know.
Yeah, it almost looks like it should be condemned.
How many times have we cleaned this out?
Well, the thing is I come down here and I do episodes, and it's like, you should see me set up for an episode. I mean, it's like, I gotta plug this in and that, I gotta troubleshoot all this, you know, and like it's a sweat fest just getting hooked up for an episode. And then I do the episode, and when I'm done editing and everything, I'm like, I could clean all this up, or I could have a cigar. I'm going to have a cigar, you know, so that's what I do.
The walls are green on the other side. They're black here, but it's like a pale green.
Yeah, it's
in the office area.
Sage. It's a sage green.
Sage.
It's quite nice, actually. Sage.
And then the important comment, Dean says he smoked some burgers yesterday from locally grown beef and bacon-wrapped pickles.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Dude.
he told me how I asked him like spears or whole pickles, and he
Probably
gave me the
whole ones.
instructions.
Oh,
in
did
here.
he? Okay.
We are doing
Oh,
that.
we're doing it.
We're
gonna do it.
So since I've been gluten-free, I miss like deep fried pickles. I can't have the breading and stuff anymore. So I'm wondering if this bacon wrapped pickles would
Probably help you out.
Yes. I'm really excited about that.
Probably help you out. That's for sure.
Let's see. He said he could read my lips because we were muted when I was like, bacon wrapped pickles. Let's see. Jason Taylor, Jarrod, I must have missed it, but is this your latest Tonex capture pack you're playing through tonight? I need to get it and finally hook up my Tonex.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yes, this isn't my latest. My latest is actually the Ingalls Savage, but I did this one a couple weeks ago, the JP, and excuse me. So that's what you're hearing is a JP. And the thing is when I reviewed John's, IRs yesterday, I'm like, well, how am I going to do this? Like, what do I? Oh, I was like, well, I have the JP Tonex pack here. I might as well use one of my DI captures in there, and hooked him up, and immediately he was like, oh, this sounds incredible. Like, yeah, I'm going with this. So that's what I did. So I set up the episode and ran with it, and yeah, it came out great. So yeah, get the JPs. I mean, the Savage ones came out great. I mean, they're all coming out really good. I'm really happy with them. So
Flux says the edges of that sound will be so 3D just based on processing power alone.
The edges of the...
I don't know. That's all he said.
Sound, which sound of oh.
I'm thinking of doing the same thing. Imagine having that much power to push a capture with a Tonex and run it on its own line in the QC. The edges of that sound will be so 3D just based on the processing power alone.
Oh, the processing power in the QC is ridiculous. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Thank you for putting the cooking instructions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barry Gomez says smelly pee or the scent of a wheelchair cushion.
Scent of a wheelchair cushion.
Paul Smith says bacon wrapped pickles sound great, and all I can think of now, same.
I know.
All I'm like, wait, what time is it? 15 minutes. We had an hour after that.
I don't know if we can smoke them in that amount of time now. I don't know if they'll be done, but
Freaking bacon wrapped pickles.
it does sound good though. It does sound good.
Let's see.
We'll be on a little bit longer than that tonight because we were on late. We started at 7:10. So I owe everybody a few extra minutes.
I want the bacon wrapped pickles.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Martin says those would kill him. Maybe the sodium or something.
Yeah, that's the thing. I got to watch my sodium now too. So we'd have to get like the low salt bacon, even though it's not really low sodium. You know.
Yeah, we'll just get the natural one that doesn't have the things. That had lower sodium in it.
Yeah.
The one Anyway.
Yeah.
Braxel, I would if Jarrod can make a song about ribeye steaks. I'm sure he could write a song about steaks.
Yeah, I can write a song about steaks.
He
trust
loves
me.
him some steak.
I like me some steak. Yeah. Steaks is good.
I wonder when Jarrod is going to smoke a brisket. Oh, he's done it.
I did it, and thanks to Greg Tribulato, I learned how to do it, and my brisket came out. There's a restaurant here that we love, and they make the best brisket. And because Greg helped me, my brisket kicked its ass.
I think you still have a chunk of it
in there. Yeah, it came out so good.
It was really good.
Yeah, 4 a.m. I was up.
Ooh.
Yeah, remember that? It was that night I was up till 4. And I'm watching Days of Thunder, waiting for my brisket to be done.
I'd be pissed. I'm not a midnight type person.
I'm a night owl, so I mean, I wanted to go to bed, but the brisket was worth every minute.
And then you can't even eat it. Like you wait till 4 o'clock for it to be done, and you just got to wrap it up and let it.
Well, I wrapped it and let it sit for a half an hour, and I ate it because I didn't give a damn. I had 5 giant hunks of it and went to bed, and it was good.
Marty 5,
Marty 5, what's going on? What's happening?
He said, no more breaded stuff, not even lumpia. That would be a nightmare for show. Yeah, I mean, it's been 13 years now for me, but sometimes you can come across restaurants that have a gluten-free breading. They'll use like rice or a corn something or another, but I mean, it's okay. There's other things for sure. But the bacon wrap, the deep fried pickles, I do miss those.
Those are good.
Yes. Scott Fulmer, cigars, the man that has his priorities straight.
That's right, man. That's how I roll.
Christopher, he was ordering a Kiesel CS6. Nice.
Oh, sweet, man.
Yeah. So Christopher, are you gonna ask about the, I keep wanting to say director's cut, but it's not. What is it?
For the Kiesel, master grade top.
Master grade top.
Yeah, they have several levels too. You don't have to go full master grade, but you can go like anywhere in between. And it's worth it to talk to them about it because the master grade tops or the higher end tops are better. Mm-hmm. There's more marbling in them and more of a 3D look to them, you know. And Jeff picks them out and puts them in different piles based on whatever. And you know, the regular tops are nice, but once you see a higher end top, you're like, oh, I want that.
I get it.
Yeah.
The Metal Edge, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
He said you should start a new cooking channel, Smoking with Skeeter.
Smoking with Skeeter.
I would love that.
That'd be interesting. Well, first you get the pork butt out and you give it a nice whack.
Slap on some mustard.
Yeah, put on some mustard and take a sip of whiskey and slap your mama and season it and go to town. Yeah, man, that would be fun. But so before I play this next mix, let me just...
You're right, Steve-O. Pork rinds make a good breading. Crunch up the Kiesels are gluten-free and keto.
Yeah, it's true. That would work.
Yeah.
We'll have to give that a shot. Yeah, we could do that. Anywho, so let's discuss the Sweetwater thing real quick. So basically, Sweetwater accepted me into the affiliate program, and I still have a link for Motor City Guitar as well. So it's not an exclusive thing. So like if you want to use the link and buy something from Motor City, feel free to do that. Or with Sweetwater, the thing is, I have links in all my videos now for both of them. And just the thing is people have cards for different companies. You know, it's just like clothes. You got a Kohl's card or a JCPenney card. You're going to go where you have your card. So, you know, I'm just trying to do this so everybody that wants to buy something and help support the channel and get a great deal on something, whatever card they have, they can shop at that company, you know, and get what they want.
You can also just use your Visa, MasterCard, or Discover at Motor City too. Yeah,
exactly. So you can do that too. But so anyways, the thing that's really nice about having another vendor here and doing this is that I can work with them and get pieces of gear, because not every store has every piece of gear. So I'm going to go wherever I can find what I need to demo for you guys, and whoever has it, I'm going to work with them and make that happen. Because at the end of the day, I have a channel to run here, and I got to do content, and I need stuff to do that with. You know, I can't keep running the circles with my amps and stuff here. So,
it'll get you far though.
Yeah, I've ran some circles. And the nice thing too is like they have Gear Fest every year, and I'm hoping next year I'll be able to come down there.
That would be so kick-ass.
We would love that, wouldn't we?
Yes,
to go down there.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, because she's got a special restaurant that she wants to go to. Colombian food, right? Cuban food. I keep saying Colombian, Cuban food. And the thing is the way it works is if you use the link that I have listed, to go to Sweetwater and buy something that you want, whatever you buy there, I'll get credit for. And it's not like I'm going to, be a millionaire off of this, but it just helps keep the lights on here, literally. And it helps me to continue doing these videos because YouTube pays diddly poo. So we have to do other things now and create revenue streams so that we can have channels. That's why a lot of us guys are always like trying to sell something, because I mean that's the only way we make money anymore. Otherwise, why are we doing this? It's a lot of money to do a channel. It costs a fortune. So in any help you can give us regarding that would be absolutely appreciated. And the other thing that it helps us with too is it just gives us good favor with Sweetwater when they see, because they track everything. So if they see that we're helping them out a lot, then they'll help me out a lot too, and say, well, let's let you have some more liberties here and get more gear, and maybe I could be on their podcast, which I think would be fun. Maybe we can go down and do a Sweetwater Gear Fest next year, which I think would be fun. That way I can give you guys more content associated with those things as well, and I think it would be exciting for all of us, because whatever I bring to the table there is just my own flavor, just like Kyle Bull does, or other guys that go down there do it. I mean, we're all there to just bring our own kind of ways of doing things to them when we do our videos and stuff, and I just think it would be fun for everybody if we can do that. So not trying to do the begging for cash thing or anything like that. I'm just very much appreciative of people who have supported the channel by buying the captures and the presets and stuff. And that goes a long way, and I can't thank you enough. And I'm not even encouraging you to go out and spend a bunch of money anywhere, but if you're going to spend money and if you're going to buy something at Sweetwater or Motor City, if you could just please use any of the links that are in the videos, in the description, just click that link and it takes you right to their website. And you don't even have to buy the thing that you clicked on. All you have to do is just use my link to get there, and then whatever you purchase on there will go to, it doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps the channel out. So I'd really appreciate it. And I just wanted to thank people in advance for that, because, again, it really does go a long way, and I very much appreciate it, I've been doing this channel for almost 5 years now, right?
Oh, since 2017.
Yeah, it's been,
It's longer than that.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think I did the channel that long. I did Tone Wars locally.
6 years.
6 years.
6 years for Tone Wars, so maybe 5
Yeah,
online,
I think it's 5 online. Yeah. So I've been doing it for about 5 years, and all those videos, I mean, I've made diddly squat on. So this is my way to finally be able to start getting paid for all of my work.
Marty
you know?
5 says you could do a live stream on Kick. That way you keep 90% of it.
On Kick?
Kick? I've never heard of Kick.
I've never heard of Kick either.
I don't know, but Marty 5 suggested it, so I don't know if it's something you want to go check out.
Stop. No, I think I have heard of Kick. Yeah, I'll have to... Yeah, I think we can look into that. Thanks, dude, because, you know, the thing is with YouTube is they take 30% of everything, and, you know, it's just the way it is, you know, so... But, yeah, anyways, like, anytime... you guys...
Dean says Sweetwater didn't give me my damn candy for buying the diesel. You missed your Tootsie Rolls?
I missed my Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Rolls are underrated.
Yeah. I like the bit of honey. You know, bit of honey's the best.
Take my teeth out.
Yeah, they're...
Pull all my fillings out.
They're very delicious tooth extractors. If you're going to get your tooth extracted, that's the way to do it. Yeah, anyways, but just that's my spiel on that, and I very much appreciate any help, you know.
Use the links when you want to buy something.
Please, please. It doesn't cost you anything extra, you know. It's just helping us out.
Did I already read Jim Simmons? It says, Jarrod, it would be great if you could blend different amp captures together and have hybrid amp tone.
It would be. I don't have the piece of gear that allows me to do that, but maybe sometime in the future I can do that. I hear you. It's a good suggestion. So maybe down the road I can make that happen.
Dean says, glad you said that. The recipe actually calls for low sodium bacon because of the pickles. Also says to use barbecue rub, but my daughter prefers Cajun seasoning. So do you put the rub on the pickles or on the bacon, or like, where does the rub go? I wonder, I could probably just Google it. I'm sorry, Dean. It's probably a recipe out there. Martin's a night owl too.
Yep. I have a thing, if I stay up past 11, I'm screwed. I'm like, well, that's going to be 1 or 2 now, you know, so.
Flux is wondering if any guitarists are morning people. He's not.
I'm not a morning person.
I'm a morning person.
She is.
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have to have coffee.
I'm up every day about 6:30 naturally. And I have a hard time. I mean, like 1% of the time I can go back to sleep and sleep till maybe 8 o'clock. Maybe. But, oh well, it's adulting. Marty 5 says, yeah, I wanted to order a high-end top as long as it does not make the guitar look like a vulva. Don't like the Master Grade vulva tops.
Well, the Master Grade tops do look, there's some good ones there. But yeah, sometimes there's some weird designs they get, but...
Steve-O's telling me to eliminate sugar from my diet and to read the labels. I thanked him for it.
Oh, yes.
He said, and then I told him everything that I've already eliminated.
Oh, yeah.
He said to me as well, some autoimmune issues have been carnivore for over a year now. All autoimmune issues are in remission. All right. So he's been telling me about it. Some girl that he follows on YouTube or whatever. So for reals. So when you... But we put sugar in our pork butts and stuff. I just have to go with...
You'll just have to go with less. I mean...
No, you have to go with none.
Well, I guess you'll have to go with none.
Steve-O, so you feel better. I want to talk to you. Yeah. How do I talk to you? Oh, I want to talk to a person about it that's done it, and not just go to some stranger on YouTube.
Steve-O, email me, and I'll pass your email on to Carrie. My email's in the description. And then, because, like... I'm telling you, man, there's people that have gotten cured from all that stuff when they go full carnivore.
My stomach is in knots right now. Like, I'm in pain right now. Don't know why. Didn't eat anything weird, you know, but I'm sitting here in pain, and it's been going on for about a year. Yeah. Yeah, you've been dealing with it for a while. Yeah. So I would love to talk to you about it. And there's times where you can't even move. You're in so much pain, you can't even freaking move. I have to lay on my left side. Yep. I lay on my left side for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it subsides or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I've had all of the tests run. There's nothing wrong with me. As far as like the medical doctors, you know, they've looked inside and everything's fine. But I have all these stupid food allergies and life sucks. life is hard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to talk to you about that carnivore diet.
Yeah, give me an email, dude, and I'll pass it on to Carrie.
And hopefully in the future you can at least add in some chocolate, right?
You're
I can't imagine a life without chocolate.
You love chocolate.
I don't need like a bunch of it, but like, can I just have a little piece of this?
Maybe after some time it subsides and you reset and you can start adding stuff back in. But yeah, it's possible. Let me do 3 shots and a chaser on that note. 1 second, guys. There we go. We're back.
Ben Burnett, he's on it too. He says, this is clearly a stress-related issue. He said, if you have no ulcers and have clean colon health, it's simply in your mind, which is good. The mind is easier to fix than the body. Yoga.
Yogurt.
Yeah. No, this year, particularly since last September, it's
been pretty stressful for you. Yeah. So, yep. That probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure.
I've had stress-related stuff, like when I was overdoing it that one year when I had those horrible head pains. Yeah. I mean, that was... Whew. I thought I had a brain tumor, man. That scared the crap out of me, man.
The Metal Edge says he's waiting for your Reverb store link. Would love to help you make space on your amp rack.
Oh, yes. My apologies. I've been so busy this week with all this other stuff that I haven't gotten that done. Man, I just have to. Like, I'm selling the Badlander. I'm selling the Mark 525. I'm selling the... You dropped something.
I know.
I'm selling the JVM 410, and I'm also selling the Engel Fireball and the Hughes and Kettner Triumph. I mean, I could probably pay off my house with with all those. So yeah, I'm selling all those, and I will. I have to. I get overwhelmed with details and steps. I really do, and I just have to. But the thing is with me though, is once I start doing all that, I don't stop. Like I'll dig in, and next thing you know, it's like midnight, and I'm doing it all. So.
Whoever you're talking to on the phone, I need those people to encourage you to start selling your stuff.
Yeah.
Jay and Dean.
Yeah,
and
I gotta start selling my stuff, man. I gotta make room on the shelves because I want to see some new
I know
stuff.
you talk to Greg a lot on the phone now.
Yep.
Start encouraging him to get his crap on Reverb.
Yeah, next time Greg calls, he's gonna be like,
my birthday is coming up.
Oh, there's the reason.
My birthday is coming up in August.
I already got your gift. It's right here. It's a Tone Wars guitar pick.
Oh, thank you.
You're welks.
It's the right shape, I guess.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Oh, Dean Harkness says, I think a second channel, Smoke Wars, could be a thing.
I'll tell you what, man. I still have a ways to go, but thanks to Greg, he's definitely... Greg's a pro, so like he reached way down the ladder and just pulled me way up, several rungs by teaching me how to do brisket. And man, that brisket was the best brisket I've ever had. There isn't a restaurant around that could have even touched that brisket. And thanks to Greg, it came out that good. So, yeah.
Everybody's talking about not getting their candy from Sweetwater's.
Oh, really? So they're chinsing out on that, huh?
Paul says the new co-owners probably cut the candy.
Yeah, the shareholders are probably like, candy? What's this candy crap? Yep, that's why they quit doing Gearfest. Now they're doing it online because they're just saving money. I just can't wait to go to Gearfest and do like a Tone Wars version of it and just have some fun with some episodes. I think that would be so much fun.
Dean says we do this every year. I'm first. Next Monday is mine.
That's
Marty
right.
5 says if you load a VST called NAD, NADIR in your DAW, you can blend 2 cabs. And happy days, it is free. I do that for my acoustic guitar IRs.
Thanks for letting me know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yes.
What else do I have with the purple guitar here? I don't know if I have anything else, do I?
I don't know.
Nope.
One more song.
One more swung.
One more swung, and then it's time to go. Get
right.
your last questions and comments in.
Yeah, I'm going to do one more.
Steve-O, don't forget to email Jarrod so that we can get in touch. I absolutely want to talk about that.
Yeah, we talked about it before. I think that's your ticket.
I will watch the videos. I'll look her up on YouTube, but I want to talk to a real person that's been doing it. And it's so weird because my parents were vegan when I went into college. Yeah, they went from like standard American diet to vegan. So they didn't eat any meat products. Zero, like vegan, vegetarian. And they were healthy for a while, but they are sick as hell right now. Like both of them with all of the issues. And that reminds me, can you guys do me a favor? And those of you that pray, my dad is going in for hip replacement surgery tomorrow morning at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys wouldn't mind saying a prayer for Dan Hall, we all would appreciate it. We want him to feel better and not be in pain and have a speedy recovery.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
That's a pretty big surgery too.
Yes. Thank you, Steve. He said he will. Thank
All right,
you.
thank you. There we go. All right, so let's do this mix.
Dean wants to know if they get bit of honey with the capture packs.
Maybe. Maybe. 1 second here, guys. Let me just mute the mic. I love, thank you. I love a modulated delay. That, you know, that modulation that you hear on the repeats, it just sounds so good. I love that so much.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you all for putting in here that you'll be praying for my dad. I do appreciate it. So
thanks, guys. Appreciate that very much, man. You know,
Martin wants to come over for brisket.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'll make it worth your trip for sure. I will definitely do that. The briskets are coming out good. The pork butts are coming out good. Salmon is...
Oh, yeah. Salmon's stupid good.
Ain't nobody going to beat my salmon. Period.
Except me.
Except me. What you going to do? What you going to do?
Your salmon.
Put crack on it or something?
Cocaine salmon.
Cocaine salmon. That would probably be, that would be interesting.
That citrusy garlic,
It's
Trader
good.
Joe's spice.
Yeah.
It's key.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know we talked a lot about health and food and all of the things, but that's what Sunday nights are turning into. I love our hangs.
Yeah, we cover gear, we cover topics, we cover whatever, you know. So, I mean, it's just a fun hang for us, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. I'll try to keep it more gear-oriented here and there. But
stop.
Well, I try, you know. I mean, I do what I got to do. Do what I got to do. But anyways, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tones and the riffs and stuff. And I'm telling you, seriously, get the JP pack. It's money. It's so good. It really is. His IRs are great. And I think they'll pair very well with anything. So anyways, guys, well, thanks again for joining us. I'm starving. I got to eat some food with all this food talk. So
go eat some carnivore food.
Exactly. We are going to carnivore it up. Well, like I always say, every day's a gift.
Thank you for spreading part of your gift with us, and we'll see you next week.
Got it. Thanks so much, guys.